Good morning, Mohawks. This is
Nala
and Bailey.
with your Mohawk Newsflash.
Today is a fantastic Friday, February 10th, 2023.
It's also Super Bowl weekend, but if you're like Miss Carla, you won't be watching the Bengals because they are not playing.
Fifth graders have been voting on the Chiefs and the Eagles to see who's going to win.
And the results are in, and I think the Eagles have won. Have a nice day.
Commercials. Hey, did you know that a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl cost $7 million?
Today for lunch we're having
Corn dog on a stick, baked beans, cucumbers, and pears. Important school announcements.
Also, don't forget student council is having the Power of One project. This will last until February 28th. We want to spread kindness throughout our building.
Hey, let's shout out some what?
Let's shout out some kids. That sounds good. Yeah. You can go first.
Pace Cameron. He was brave and shared his writing with the class, Miss Robinson.
Piper said, I would like to give a shout out to Taylor because I was very sad last week and she talked to me.
Sebastian Williams. He always tries his best and goes above. He always has stories to share from Miss Thunderbird.
LSC said, JJ Gibbs, I would like to give JJ Gibbs a shout out because he gave me a Kit Kat bar when he won it.
Okay. Michelle Roberts. She played with me and made me feel better, from Maya.
Lucy R. said, I would like to give a shout out to Jonah Huffman because I see him help Pravish with writing.
Cupid floats will be on sale today, Monday, February 13th.
And
Tuesday, February 14th in the cafeteria.
Tuesday, February 14th is Valentine's Day.
Next Friday, February 17th, there is no school because of a teacher PD day.
And Monday, February 20th, there is no school because of President's Day.
Next up, we have Jason Jocelyn with Name That Staff.
Wednesday's Name That Staff winner is Elena Lawson with Mr. Skank.
Here is today's Name That Staff. Your hint is, this is a downstairs teacher. Remember to write your name and answer it and place it outside of Miss Hop's room.
Next up, we have
Jason Karen with today's weather and birthdays.
Today's weather will be
mostly cloudy with a high of 42. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 23. Today's birthdays are Layla Drury, Denante Hurst, and Maverick Hall.
Happy birthday. After announcements, please walk to the office for your birthday pencil. Also remember to tell the kind cooks in the cafeteria it is your birthday and they will give you a birthday cookie. Now let's stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up is our inspirational video.
It's made in the United States. It's a great opportunity for us here in Ada to make a football. I love knowing that it makes everybody smile when they're watching the game, and I'm very proud of what I do here. This is like a family. One minute you love each other, and the next minute you want to kill each other. It's a family, and that's awesome to come to work with your family.
So start to finish, we purchase our leather hides from Horween Leather in Chicago. Once we have the hides here, depending on what balls we're making, we'll pick that die and we'll actually clicker cut every panel in stacks of 4.
After it's cut down, then they'll go through and they'll stamp the ball with whatever design's going to go on it.
And that's where we start to actually control the ball weight.
Then they split the leather to get rid of the little bit of excess material, kind of get some weight off of the ball. Then they sew a lining onto the leather. That's going to help the leather hold its shape. And then it'll go onto a sewer, so it could go to me if it's a game ball, or it could go to one of our other sewers that operate our Puritan machines. And they'll sew the 4 panels together. It's sewed inside out, that way you don't see any of the seams. From there it goes onto a turner.
This is probably the most difficult job, is physically turning all that material right side out. And the reason we do that is we want to hide the seams and then smooth them off.
So after they do that, it comes back over to the Puritan sewers, and then they sew the football together.
From there, it goes to the lacers. They'll insert the bladder in the ball. That's what's going to hold all of the air.
And then we're going to do final mold for shape. So it goes into a mold, we apply pressure through the bladder, which pushes the seams out, smooths the ball out, and finishes it and gives it its final shape for small and large circumference. And then it goes to inspection, and then we pack the football and it goes to the customer.
That was me. That was awesome.
That's hard to do, by the way. Is this a test to know if I know how to make a football or not? Wow, that was a good one.
Well, I actually grew up just 10 minutes away, so the fact that this is so close to my hometown, there's just so much pride that goes into it, that little Ada, Ohio, that something as important as the Super Bowl, you know, we're making balls for the game right here in Ada, Ohio. It's pretty special.
Pride, passion, the family, the teamwork that we have here is amazing. I know everybody in the building, right? I know their families and their kids and what sports they play, and we can have those conversations, but that's bringing it back to Ada, but that's all basically America. This is small town America.
It's the family. People care about each other. When something tragic goes on in your life, we're there. Every one of us is there for each other, and that makes the difference.